Alright, I'm here with part 3 of my May 1st order, and this one is going to start with the tropical fragrances. So I'm going to start off with Tropical Blast. And I got this one because it's the bottom part of the Hawaiian Colada Sweet Treat candle. And this one is pineapple, mango papaya, coconut, and watermelon. And I get the pineapple and I get the watermelon. And then the other ones, the mango pie and the coconut, are just barely there. It's really good, though. Interesting with the watermelon and the tropicals. Next is Jimmy Buffett. And this one is pineapple and pina colada, which means that it smells mainly like pineapple. Like I said, Victoria's pineapple scent is extremely strong and will overtake anything. And this one having both in it, it's mostly pineapple, so yep. Next is St. Barts. And this one is supposed to be like pina colada with pomegranate. And I do get the pomegranate note, and there's that kind of creaminess from the colada part of it. So this one's really nice. Next is Jamaican Vacation. And this one is so good. It has floral notes and like kiwi in it. It's so good. I love that kiwi mixed with the floral. It's awesome. So yeah, this one's really good. Next is Koko Aloalo. And this is supposed to smell like red hibiscus. And to me, it smells almost like ginger. So, I'm interested to see how that one cures. Okay, next is Tropical Cooler. And the description on this didn't really say what was in it, but I do get like, it almost is kind of like a wine cooler. Almost. It does have kind of like a pina colada note to it. And maybe some like green notes. Yeah, it's one of those that's kind of like a tropical scent overall, and so yeah, it's kind of hard to describe it individually. Next is Tropical Vacation. This one's really nice. I get some floral notes in it. And definitely some fruitiness too. But I don't really necessarily get like a pineapple coconut. There may be some coconut, but I don't really get pineapple. Maybe peach? An apple. Yeah, apple for sure. That one's good. Tropical Vacation's good. Next is Tropic Wind. And this one has apple in it for sure. But it's a different kind of apple. This one's more straight up in your face apple. A little bit of coconut, a little bit of orange. Yeah, that one needs to cure some more because it's mostly just bow in your face apple. Okay, and the next two, passion fruit. And I don't know if this smells like straight passion fruit or if it's supposed to be a mix, because the description said it was a mix of fruits. And honestly, I don't know what the fruit is that it reminds me of. Right off the bat. Maybe, I think it's like a citrus, maybe like a grapefruit. But anyway, the next one, Tahitian Passion, smells exactly the same. So I think that this one is supposed to have some other stuff. It's supposed to have passion fruit in it, but then it's supposed to have some other stuff. But right now, passion fruit and Tahitian Passion smell exactly the same to me. So not sure what that is. They probably just need to cure to get their individual differences out. So that was the tropical scents, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, now moving on to the florals. So we'll start out with Tuberose. This one's really nice. It's definitely more of a I would say more towards the perfumey floral side than the sweet floral, but it's still close enough to sweet floral that I do like it. So that one's nice. Next is Tuberose and Gardenia. And this one is a lot heavier than the other one because of that gardenia note. So I'm not sure if I like this one, but I will definitely still melt it to see for sure. Lily of the Valley. This one smells almost like soap to me. It has kind of like a soapy note to it, I guess. So yeah, so I'll have to see how this one cures. Because right now all I'm getting is like kind of a soap note. Next is Jungle Gardenia. And I had to get this one because it was the name that sent, or the thing on Facebook for that contest Victoria was running. This is the one that she'd picked. And this one smells really green. It's like a mixture of florals, like rose and jasmine and violet and gardenia. So I like it a lot better today than I did the other day when I got it. So it's growing on me. The next one is Night Blooming Jasmine. And I love the color on this one. It's almost the same color as like Mermaid Kiss. And this is really nice. It smells almost like candy. I really like this one a lot. I've heard that Night Blooming Jasmine is a lot more toned down version of Jasmine. Because Jasmine can be like pow in your face. But this one's really good. I like Night Blooming Jasmine. Okay, and the last one is Cottage Garden. And this one smells, again, kind of like ginger. Like I talked about with, what was that one? I don't remember. The one in the tropical one. So, I think this one, again, is like a mixture of different florals. But like I said, it smells like ginger to me right now. So it must have hibiscus in it. So yeah, so that was the florals, and we'll move on to the next part. Next we have the customer creations category. So these are all new for this month. The first one is Sweet Southern Breakfast, and this was created by Chrissy. And it's a mixture of peanut butter and strawberry jam and Kim's Country Cornbread. Pretty much all I can get right now is the peanut butter and strawberry jam. It definitely needs to cure for that Kim's Country Cornbread to come out, but I'm sure that once it does, this is going to be amazing. Can't wait to try this one warm. Okay, the next is Faerie Ring, and this is created by Jandry. This is a mixture of apples and oaks and raspberry violet. And I feel like it's a really good mixture between the two. Because I haven't had apples and oaks, but I can smell the raspberry violet, and then there's something else that I assume is the apples and oaks. I definitely need to try apples and oaks, because if it's what I think it is, it smells awesome. So that's a really good mixture. It's like got some kind of woody, earthy notes, but at the same time, that raspberry violet really sweetens it up. So I love that one. Next is Pop Rocks. This was created by Summer. This is a mixture of fizzy pop and pink sugar, I believe. Mostly what I'm getting is the fizzy pop. The pink sugar is really wanting to hide. If I sniff hard enough, I can get it. I'm interested to see how this one is warm, because right now pretty much all I'm getting is fizzy pop, so I think it needs to cure. And finally, we have Feathers Everywhere, and this was created by Lucinda. This is a mixture of Twilight and Skinny Dippin'. And I have the Skinny Dippin' scent shot, and I talked about it earlier. And I've had the Twilight scent shot. Bella Swan is one of my favorites. This is really good mixture. It's got like the greenness from the Skinny Dippin', and then the kind of floral notes from the Twilight. It almost smells like a really nice, sweet perfume. It's really, really nice. So I'm excited for that one too. So great job, girls, with all of the creations this month. They were awesome. And now we'll move on to the next part. Now I'm with my Fresh and Clean scent shots. So we'll start off with Butt Naked. This is a mixture of citrus and teakwood. It's really nice. Like, you know, I didn't think I would like the teakwood in it, but it's really nice. Like, it's very, like, clean smelling, I guess. But not like a cleaner way, not like a soap way. Yeah, it's like a nice woody, clean smell. Next is Gain Island Fresh. And I got this one because I really love the Mango Tango scent, which is also a Gain detergent. This one smells just more like laundry detergent to me. Mango Tango is a lot fruitier. This one just smells like straight up laundry detergent, so it's okay, but I think I still like Mango Tango better. Next is Sea Salt and Lotus Blossoms. This is one of the new ones for this month. And this one's nice. It's got like the floral from the Lotus Blossoms. And it's like a really soft floral. And then the sea salt note kind of isn't very strong. It's mostly just the floral notes, I guess. So that one's nice. Next is Bamboo and White Grapefruit. This is another new one from this month. And this one is very green. There's a little bit of the citrus from the grapefruit in it, but mostly what I get is that green bamboo note. And finally, I have Lighthouse Point. And some people on Facebook were talking about how this one smells like when a sexy man gets out of the shower. And it smells like Axe body wash to me. So I guess maybe that's why they think that. But yeah, it smells like Axe body wash. So yeah, those were my fresh and clean ones, and we'll move on to the next part. Now I have my bakery scent shots, and we'll start off with Lemon Pound Cake. And this one is heavier on the lemon than the buttery pound cake note. Yeah. But it is kind of like a bakery lemon. It's not like a lemongrass. So this one's nice. But yeah, it is definitely heavier on the lemon than the pound cake. Next one is Cotton Candy. This one's good. It smells exactly like the cotton candy soap. I don't know if it smells like cotton candy to me necessarily. It's close to what cotton candy smells like, but I don't know, maybe it's like what things that are supposed to be flavored like cotton candy smell like. Yeah, that's probably what I would say for that one. Next is Strawberry Banana Custard. And this one's nice. I get like the strawberry banana, and there's like this creaminess from the custard in it as well. That one's nice. Next is Honeybee. And this one smells a lot like Bath Time with Poo. The only difference is it doesn't have those clean notes that Bath Time with Poo has. But it has that same honey note. I think this one might have some florals in it as well. But it smells a lot like Bath Time with Poo. Next we have Vanilla Bean and Boysenberry. And I'm not really sure why I got this one, but it reminds me kind of like crackling birch. It's kind of got like a woody note to it, which I guess is the boysenberry. I don't really get much vanilla bean. It's just really strong like boysenberry. And then the last one that I have is Tahitian Vanilla. And some people say they get coconut in this, but it's just supposed to be vanilla and yellow cake. I do see why people would say it kind of smells like coconut. But I think it's just the way that vanilla is interacting. It is kind of like a tropical, almost tropical like vanilla. So I don't know if it's like vanilla bean or what it is exactly. It's making it kind of smell like coconut. But that one's nice. It's like a nice kind of tropical vanilla. So that was the bakeries. Alright, now I have my earthy scents. So we'll get started with Sage and Citrus. And this one I believe is also a Yankee dupe. I do get the sage for sure. But the citrus note, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it's melding with the sage. It just doesn't really smell like citrus. I don't know, I'm interested to see how this one cures and burns, so. Okay, the next one is Tuscan Herb. This one's really cool smelling. It smells like a cross between like a bell pepper and like a tomato vine. Like, it's really cool. Like, I've never smelled any kind of candle that smelled anything close to this. So I really like this one. Very different. Okay, the next one is Forest Rain. And this one, I'm not sure what this has in it, but I'm not really, there's some note, and I think it's eucalyptus, that I don't like in a lot of Victoria's scents. Because this one, it's the same note that's in Tranquility, whatever it is. And it just doesn't agree with my nose at all. So I'm hoping that on warm that that scent will go away, but I don't know. Right now, that one's not for me. And the last one is Midnight in Macon. And this one definitely has a peach note to it. But it also has some like woody green notes. So it's almost like peaches like on a tree. It's interesting. So I like that one. So those were my earthy scents. Then we'll move on to the last part. For the last part, I have 4 that kind of don't really fit into different categories, so I just kind of combine them into one. So we'll start with the ones that are kind of like drink categories. So this is Pina Rita. This is a combination of pina colada and strawberry margarita. It's heavier on the strawberry margarita, but the pina colada is definitely there. I like this one. Okay, the next one I have is Pink Sangria, and this one was also a new one this month. It's really, really nice. It does smell kind of like sangria, but it's like a lighter version of sangria. So it's got like some citrus note, it has a grape note, but it's actually like a good grape note, not like a medicinal grape, so that one's, I like that one. Okay, the next one, this is in the perfume category. This is one of the new ones. It's called Sweet Nothing, or Sweet Nothings. I think this is another Victoria's Secret dupe. If not, it smells very similar to a lot of their fragrances. And it reminds me of something else that I've smelled from Victoria before. I don't know if it was like Endless Love, or maybe like a lighter version of Who's That Lady, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of in the same vein as those kind of Victoria's Secret type perfumes, so if you like those, then you probably like that one. And the last one is a coffee scent, and I really want to try more coffee scents. This one's awesome. Cafe au lait. It's supposed to be just like coffee and milk. It's really, really good. It almost smells like caramel. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm definitely going to be getting some more coffee scents in the future because that was awesome. So that was my massive scent shot haul, I guess, for May 1st. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.